Are you looking for the best AM4 motherboard? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best AM4 motherboard on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Asus ROG Strix B550F Gaming Wi-Fi 2. We kicked off our AM4 motherboard testing with the Asus ROG Strix B550F Gaming Wi-Fi 2, and it set the bar impressively high. From the moment we unboxed it, the build quality felt premium. Installation was smooth, thanks to well-labeled headers and robust VRM heatsinks. Once powered on, the BIOS was intuitive, offering enough flexibility for both beginners and advanced overclockers. Performance-wise, we ran it with a Ryzen 7 5800X and 32GB of 3600 MHz RAM. It handled everything from 4K video editing to extended gaming sessions and titles like Cyberpunk 2077 without breaking a sweat. The 12+2 power stages kept power delivery clean, and temperatures remained stable under heavy loads. The dual M.2 slots with PCIe 4.0 gave us blazing fast boot and load times. Intel's 2.5 gigabits Ethernet paired with Wi-Fi 6E provided ultra-stable networking even during large file transfers. The Supreme FX audio codec delivered rich sound that made us reconsider our external DAC. Compared to the MSI MAG B550 TOMAHAWK Max Wi-Fi, which we tested next, the Strix B550F had a more premium feel, especially in software polish and audio quality. However, the MSI was close in performance while being more budget-friendly. Number 2. MSI MAG B550 TOMAHAWK Max Wi-Fi. After testing the Asus ROG Strix B550F, we moved on to the MSI MAG B550 TOMAHAWK Max Wi-Fi, and were genuinely impressed by how close it came to matching the Strix, despite costing less. Installation was straightforward, and the BIOS was snappy and easy to navigate. We paired it with the same Ryzen 7 5800X and 32GB 3600 MHz RAM. It supported our memory without issue and allowed for mild overclocking. While the VRM cooling wasn't as flashy as the Asus, it was solid and held up under heavy gaming and productivity loads. The inclusion of Wi-Fi 6E and 2.5G LAN is a huge win at this price point. MSI's extended heatsinks and shield Frozr design kept our dual M.2 SSDs running cool during large file writes. However, compared to the Asus, audio output wasn't quite as rich or immersive, noticeable during high-fidelity media playback. In direct comparison, the Strix wins in audio and finesse, but the Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi offers nearly the same performance and connectivity at a better value, making it an excellent pick for enthusiasts on a budget. Number 3. Gigabyte X570 AORUS Elite. Switching to the Gigabyte X570 AORUS Elite, we were eager to see how a full X570 chipset would compare to the B550S we'd tested. Right out of the box, the build felt sturdy, and the VRM heatsinks gave us confidence in its overclocking potential. We used the same Ryzen 7 setup and instantly noticed how stable the power delivery was during stress testing. The 12+2 digital VRM did an admirable job when pushing CPU clocks, even more so than the MSI B550. However, the BIOS wasn't as refined or user-friendly as what we saw from Asus or MSI. The dual M.2 slots with thermal guards worked well, but the lack of Wi-Fi felt like a miss in today's standard features. Ethernet networking was reliable, but not as fast as the 2.5G options in the previous boards. Compared to the MSI B550 TOMAHAWK Max Wi-Fi, the AORUS Elite trades Wi-Fi and ease of use for better overclocking stability. We'd recommend it for performance seekers who don't mind using a separate Wi-Fi card. Number 4. Asus TUF Gaming X570 Plus, Wi-Fi. We expected great things from the Asus TUF Gaming X570 Plus, Wi-Fi, especially after using the AORUS Elite, and it delivered, mainly in reliability and thermal performance. This board screams durability, with military-grade components and reinforced power connectors. Installation was a breeze, and the BIOS offered Asus's signature clean UI. Compared to the AORUS, the TUF board had a more comprehensive feature set, especially with onboard Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0. Networking was strong and stable, and we didn't experience any latency issues while gaming online. Performance-wise, it didn't quite match the overclocking headroom of the AORUS Elite, but it held its own in long render sessions without overheating. Dual M.2 slots and an effective VRM solution made for a reliable everyday performer. When stacked against the Gigabyte AORUS Elite, the TUF Gaming X570 Plus provides a more user-friendly and feature-rich experience, albeit with slightly less raw overclocking potential. It's a solid choice for users who prioritize longevity and connectivity. Number 5. MSI MAG B550 Tomahawk. Finally, we tested the non-Max MSI MAG B550 Tomahawk. While very similar to its Max Wi-Fi sibling, this version lacks built-in Wi-Fi, which immediately sets it a notch below for modern setups. Still, it shares the same sturdy ATX layout, high-speed RAM support, and dual M.2 slots. The 2.5G LAN and Gigabit LAN combo is still impressive, and Audio Boost Tech gives decent in-game audio. VRM performance was stable during our tests, though not quite as refined as on the X570 or the Max Wi-Fi version. Compared to the Asus TUF X570, the B550 Tomahawk offered nearly similar real-world gaming performance but lost points in network flexibility and overall durability. If you don't need Wi-Fi and want solid connectivity with good cooling, this board offers respectable performance.